Hello and welcome to Spirit Forest. We are going to go for a hike today. It is a weekday because I am still unemployed. Just a little update on that. But I felt that it'd be great just to go for a hike and look at all the really pretty leaves and stuff. And I don't really know where I'm going. I literally parked my car on the road and just started walking up is what I'm going to do. So we're just going to walk up and I'll find a spot and we can chat and stuff. But let's look at these really cool leaves. Oh my goodness, look at this right behind me. Sorry. We're going to spin. We're spinning. Look at that. Of course, it probably doesn't do it as much justice on a camera, but I'm telling you, that is like, it's so bright I need sunglasses, you know. Okay, let's head up. I was gonna say, I don't know why it keeps coming in my head, but this keeps coming in my head, is that I don't know where I'm going, but I know where I've been. And isn't that like a really good analogy of life? You know, sometimes we just don't know where we're going. That's kind of how I'm feeling. I don't know where I'm going in life either, but I definitely know where I've been. And yeah, right now I'm gonna go this way. I should have probably wore pants. If you see, there is no trail. So that's what makes it fun, though. I like going on places where there's no people. But there's a lot of people up here in this mountain, and I'm going where there's no people. It's not that I don't like people. I just like to be in my own thoughts. Okay. It's a lot of climbing. You see all these chopped trees in here? You can see a lot of them. Chopped trees here. This used to be an old mining town over here. And so they cut the trees here and then they brought it up to the top of the mountain and they built cabins up at the top. So I bet these were cut in the 1800s. I bet money on that. What do you think? Just by looking at them. I'll get another one here for you. There you go. But that was chopped in the 1800s. Whew. Yeah, it's a climb. I should probably make myself some switchbacks. But then I realized, did I eat today? Yeah, I don't know. I had an egg this morning. Oh, and an English muffin. I did eat today. And some cookies, thanks to Stacy. Stacy keeps contributing to my cookie fund. Thank you, Stacy. I appreciate it. I always have cookies when I need it. Oh, look at this. Why is it lately this is what I find all the time? That's pretty big, isn't it? What do you think? Elk? That's an elk. Those bones are really sharp. Look at that. Look at those molars. I bet if Madison were here, she would take this home. She has like all these things on display. Sorry, Madison. I'll keep it there for her. If she decides to do this hike, wherever I am, I have no idea. I just know my car is down. I'm not completely lost, but yeah, I don't know where I am. I'm up. Yeah. Well, I want to have a talk with you guys, but I want to see how far I can make it. There's got to be a top to this mountain somewhere. I don't know. It's kind of hard to see through the trees. It's getting a little windy up here too. Oh, that does look steep. Look at that. Oh, can you tell by the video? That is really steep. No wonder I'm winded. Okay. I think there's a mountain over here. I don't know. At some point, we're going to get in timberline where there's no trees at all. Because I'm getting there. My lungs can feel it. This video is for me. Just in case I'm trying to figure out where my car is. There's like I'm on a mountain. And it goes down and then it comes back up. My car's on that mountain over there. So I just passed over here this little gulch, you know. Looks like it was pretty obvious. So that's for myself. In case for some reason you're up here and you're like, where am I? I don't think that's gonna happen. But always prepare is what I say. Always prepare. So I have an Apple Watch now. I don't know if I showed you guys before these Apple Watches. And my heart rate is about 160 to 175. Yeah, so I know I'm working out. And I feel pretty good as long as I stay this pace. I'm doing good. You start losing weight at like 130. At least that's what I read somewhere. Don't quote me on that, but if you happen to have an Apple Watch and you know, I think 130 is about the point where you start losing weight. So I'm an overachiever, you guys. Yeah, I lost some weight. In my last video, I told you guys I lost weight. Well, I ate that half a pound of... Okay, let's be honest. I ate the whole pan of brownies. I ate the half that one day, and then I ate the other half the next day. Yeah, and the cookie fund helps. Thanks, Stacy. Not blaming you, but yeah. So I've gained about 4 to 5 pounds now. So yeah, I knew it was gonna come back, but I needed that chocolate, you guys. Like, I needed it. It was a necessity. I needed it. Okay. Well, it looks like we got aspen again. Oh, that's cool. We'll go back into the aspen again. Maybe I'll shoot some video of this little aspen grove here. see a mountain. I'm gonna climb it. It's pretty windy though. Once I get out of these trees, it's gonna get too windy to film. So I'll film it and just put some pretty music on, thanks to my Patreons. And we'll see how high I get. It looks pretty rocky, and I don't want to risk any injury right now because I'm literally nowhere and no one would know where to find me. I'm not sure if Scott would know where I'm at. I kind of gave him the ballpark or where I'll be, but I don't know if he would guess that I would be here. So we're gonna play it safe, and we're gonna see some pretty mountain views, and we're gonna play some really cool music. I know it's windy, but it's too dangerous. Like, literally, I'm going to start a rock slide. I just know it. So I can't make it to the top. No, it's just not safe, and I choose life. I choose life, and this is still pretty. Like, I still really like it, and it's really pretty. So I summited. It's just, you guys, like, this is, I know it's windy, but like, this is like, of course, these are all loose. All these rocks are loose, and so it's really not safe for me. I could do it. It's just why? Why? Okay, I'm gonna get in the trees. We're gonna have a talk. I'm gonna give you an update on my job situation, or lack thereof. Isn't that pretty? I thought it'd be really cool to have the aspens over here and the mountains over here. So pretty. I love where I live. And I love it that it's a weekday and I'm hiking and I'm not working. Kind of okay with that. But I actually I thought my ears need a pop because it's coming down that mountain. I was coming down it pretty fast. But anyways, I wanted to give you guys an update. I've been doing a lot of talking on my videos. I hope that's okay. I used to talk in my videos all the time, and I kind of stopped doing it and doing a little bit more videography. But some of you like these real talks. Hold on one sec, let me fix my tripod. Looks like it was gonna fall down. So I'm kind of close to my car now. So I can hear the road now. I can hear some cars down there. Again, it's not windy, I hope. Hopefully it's not windy. Okay, update, update. I don't have a job. That's an update. I don't have one yet. Still unemployed. I actually had to fill out the unemployment paperwork because actually my last day was only like, 20 days ago. Was my last day. God, this goes by really fast. like holy cow. I've had to do like my Cobra stuff. I had to do unemployment, which I think unemployment office, their website, they make it hard on purpose, you guys. I'm like, what are they asking me? So anyways, I filed for all of that. So I've been kind of focused on that. Been doing some interviews. Been interviewing at some big companies. I can't tell you names. It's probably not a good idea to tell you names, but some really big companies with like 10,000 employees. I'm interviewing with companies in Ireland. Like I'd actually have to travel to Ireland, and another one in Switzerland. Another one in San Francisco. Most of them are in San Francisco. Some of you ask me what it is that I do. I am in the tech industry. So if you look on YouTube and say, how's job hunting in the tech industry? Not good. But for some reason, you guys, I'm getting interviews. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I must be doing something right, because a lot of people that I'm talking to are not getting interviews, and I'm getting interviews. So this is good. You know, I don't want to ruin this, but I am in the final interviews at 2 companies. Oh, I did say it, so maybe it's not going to go good, but I figure that some of them are just they're gonna weed themselves out, you know. I don't know. Cross your fingers for me, guys, because it's tough. So these interviews that I mentioned before, they're really intense. It's a 9 interview process. I ended up meeting up with the CEO, the CTO. Like, I'm meeting with all the executives. I'm having to do presentations to them. Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's because I'm a little higher up in companies, which, you know, I should be at this point in my career, is how I see it. I should be. It's a lot more responsibility, you know, the higher up you go. So they really want to make sure that they have the right person in the spot. And so I understand it, you know. It's just I wish this process went a little faster. There's probably 3 companies that I'm interviewing with that I like. And I actually have somebody flying into Colorado to interview me at one of those companies. So we'll see. You know, I'm interviewing them, they're interviewing me. I'm just really happy, and I feel very blessed. I don't know if it was whatever, but I don't know why I'm getting interviews and other people aren't, but I'm very happy that I am. So that's really good. Let's just hope one of them turns into a job offer. So cross your fingers for me on that. I had 2 interviews today, actually, and I have 2 interviews in the next 3 days. So it's becoming kind of fun, actually, because I'm kind of like, what question do you have for me? You know, because it's like I'm like going through, like, I've been through so many interviews at this point. I don't know how many total. Let's just say it's 15. You know, I'm getting to the point where I'm like, what question that you can ask me that no one has asked me yet? You know, so yeah, it's kind of fun. And I did get this. Oh, it's gonna get windy, I feel. Is it windy on the camera? I don't know. Just a little bit of wind sometimes can show on the camera, on the microphone. So I passed this round of interviews. I did a big presentation, like a really big one. It was an hour-long presentation that I had to do. I had like a PowerPoint and all this kind of stuff. And at the end of it, you know, I was like, I don't know how I did, you know, like you just kind of wait around. And then all of a sudden I get this email saying, congratulations. You know, I'm like, ooh, I got a job offer. No, I get congratulations. You made it to the final rounds. I'm like, rounds? You mean I got more? It's all good. But it was like, literally, to me, it felt like a video game. like, ooh, I've made it to the final level. You know what I mean? Like, how am I going to feel if I like win this video game, you know? But that's kind of how it feels like right now. It's like, literally, it's a game. And I'm just trying to impress as many people as I possibly can. And, you know, I have a really good background. Like today's interview, one of the guys says, he's like, oh, you got a lot of experience. And I'm like, yeah, I do, you know. I've learned that I don't say that I have 23 years of experience. I've learned that. So it's all trial and error. I say that I have 15 years of experience. And the reason for that is because people are, you know, they judge you at 20 some years because they're like, oh my God, you have 20 years? How old are you? You know? I think that's what's going on. But I actually tested it because, again, it's a game for me. I put out a bunch of resumes that said 23 years of experience, and then I put out a resume of 15 years of experience, and I got calls on the 15 years of experience. So same resume. All I did was change my years of experience. So I and I took some companies off my resume that I worked at that were in the 90s. You know? So yeah, oh, I'm learning, you guys. I'm learning a lot. I will say this though, because a lot of my interviews are on video and a lot of them are on like Zoom. And I think that doing these videos with you guys has over the last 8 years has helped me, because like, you know, you're talking to a camera, like I'm looking directly into a camera when I'm on Zoom. I mean, yeah, I got other people's faces I can look at too, so it makes it a little easier, but like this has really helped me. YouTube has really helped me in my presentation skills and my storytelling skills and stuff like that. And I think that's the reason why I'm being pushed through some of these interviews, is that I can tell a story. And yeah, and I think I'm pretty good at telling stories. I'm just not used to telling stories about work. You know, I'm used to telling stories about climbing mountains. You know what I mean? So it's like I've had to change my mindset a little bit to be like, okay, it's like climbing a mountain, but it's a story about work. You know, like how did I help employees? How did I contribute to a company? How did I, you know, how much money was made while I was at this company, or whatever it may be. I'm just making stuff up right now, but yeah. So I'm in a final round for, I think, 2 companies right now. Wish me luck, you guys. I need it. I really do. But like I said before, it's like what I've learned through this is that I still probably have to rent out a house or something, you know. I can't keep my monthly fees the way that they are. I need to be able to save money for the time I retire. Like I hope to retire in 10 years, you know. So it's like I need to find ways to reduce my monthly expenses. I don't buy a ton of things, like, but my houses, plural, yeah, that's a problem, you know. Which I do have, you know, eventually, you know, Scott and I are going to live together. So it's like there is an end to that. It's just, you know, yeah. I'm doing better. Can you feel it? I'm doing better. My anger is going away. Oh, let me stop. All right, I gotta stop them if they get really long and I get a little wordy. I gotta stop it because it takes a while for these to load onto my computer when they're really long. Anyways, I'm sure you don't care about that, but I'm always honest in my videos, and that's what's going in my head. So yeah, my anger. I've read some of your comments. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys. First of all, thank you so much. I have read all the comments you guys have given me. I relate to a lot of you. You relate to me, and I'm telling you, that makes me feel so much better. Like it really did. Like I read through all the comments and I'm like, thank you. And some of you gave me, I don't know what it was called. It's like a super thanks. Thank you. Thank you for that. In fact, I'll put your names right here for the super thanks at the time that I'm editing the video. Because if your name's not there, it's probably because I haven't, I edited the video after or whatever. But anyway, thank you so much for the super thanks. And I got some new Patreons. Thank you for coming along. Appreciate it. Very helpful. I'm telling you, it's very helpful. Just since I've posted these videos, you guys are literally paying for my groceries. So let me just, I should have just started with that. So I apologize for not starting with that, but it's like, I'm spending like between $50 and $100 a month on groceries right now. And a lot of your donations you guys have given me is paying for that. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So I am trying as hard as I can not to buy anything, like absolutely nothing. All I'm paying for is my utilities and my houses and my horse. Yeah, I have a horse. In case some of you are new and don't know that, I have a horse. But it's like, I'm just paying for those right now. And gas. I have to pay for gas. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate it. And you don't have to do it forever. You can cancel whenever you want. So it's like, I don't like begging. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not begging for money or anything. I don't want to be that person, but I just really want to thank those that have reached out. I really appreciate it. I put a lot of energy into some of these videos and stuff, and it's been really nice to have you guys there, and you guys are important to me too. You really are. I think my last video, I was like, this is therapy for me too. And it's just kind of nice just to kind of talk to you guys and read the comments and stuff, and get different ideas and such. Yeah. So, okay, what I was going to talk about is my anger. Anger's not totally dissipated. It's still there, but I would say it's very much reduced. And in fact, one of you, and I'm sorry I don't know names off the top of my head, and there's no way, I have no coverage and I can't look up who said it, but one of you said, don't get so angry. Don't, give them that energy, use that energy for something else. And that's literally what I've been doing. So I have taken my anger and I have put it into finding a job. Again, I'm like one of the hardest workers I know, you know what I mean? So I took all of that energy and all of that anger to put 100% into trying to find a job. And maybe that's why I'm getting people interviewing me. I don't know. It's just like they know, like people, maybe they just know that I'm like, hey, I really want this, So thank you for that advice. And that's pretty much what I've been doing, is trying, anytime I get angry, I'm like, no, focus on the next interview. You know what I mean? Like, focus on that. Practice this story. If they ask you this question, practice that, and that's what I've been doing. I actually, there was somebody that, okay, I don't know if put it, I can't use names. So, a designer at my last company that I used to work with, reached out to me and said that he quit. And I know it sounds really weird to be happy about that, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, ooh, congratulations, you know what I mean? But I am, you know what I mean? And I don't think it's going to be the first one. And he told me, he said, it's just not the same, without you and my other director. It's just not the same without you guys there. The culture's very toxic and stuff like that. I know I gotta be careful what I say. Yeah. Stop, Tam, stop. Anyways, it made me feel good. And we talked for like an hour. And he even told me too, he says, I'm so happy I called you. He says, I feel so much better about my decision. And he ended up finding another job somewhere else from a friend of his. It's all about networking. If you're looking for a job, it's all about networking. So he ended up finding another job, and he's like, I'm going to be so much happier there. And I agree. I think he will be, and I think it's good for his career as well. And it was just really good to talk to him, because there were times where I was like, does everyone just not like me there? Did I not do a good job? But I get people that reach out to me like once a week from that company, and it was like, I can't believe you're gone. I can't believe it. You're like the best, of this, and you do this, and who else is gonna do that? And I'm like, I don't know. So it just makes me feel good. So I'm sharing my warm fuzzy with you guys, because yeah. So they lost a designer because of this. And I think they'll eventually lose more. But, part of me is like, I care about the designers. I do. I really do care about them. But, this is what the company wants, I think, So anyways. Sometimes I think I might say too much. I don't know if I do or not. I don't know. but I'm good. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. Really means a lot to me that you guys join me on this journey. And I told you, what did I say? I needed like 3 more videos or so, and you know, I'll get better. And I think I'm right. I think I'm at like the third, fourth video right now. And after I told you guys I was laid off, and I'm doing much better. Like, I'm happy. There's a part of me that kind of doesn't want to go back to work. You know, it's a big part of me actually that doesn't want to go back to work. And I just want to sit in the forest and just watch the trees and the birds and stuff, you know, and that's kind of what I want to do. But I'm happy, figuring things out. Haven't made any hard decisions yet because I'm just waiting for this next round of interviews. And I'll let you guys know, because I got a feeling like I'm going to be coming back my next interview and be like, I didn't get the job. Like, oh. It doesn't mean I'm a failure. It doesn't mean I'm a failure. It just means that it wasn't a good fit. But I hope I get the job. Okay, you guys, I think I'm going to go now. It's getting a little chilly. I need the sun to come out again. I'm getting a little chilly. Thanks for your support. Sorry I couldn't make it all the way to the top of that mountain. That was a little sketchy up there. But I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye. Just in case you guys were wondering, I found my car and I was 100% correct on my way down. But I don't know if you see it, but my car's right there. I am so proud of myself. Like, I just want to let you guys know I'm proud of myself because I literally hiked up this mountain without a trail, came right back down, and landed right where I was supposed to land, right at my car here. Hold on, I'm trying to get it so you can see that my car is right here. There's my car. Yay! I love it. I love it when I'm right.